and our special guest. Go ahead, Jen, announce who they are.
Chad and Tyrone. But first, we all would like to have a moment of silence for Dave Hines' son Lucas, who tragically passed away at 4 years old. So, Dave, we're sorry for your loss.
May you rest in eternal peace.
Amen.
All right, let's get on with the show.
Chad.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Chad is back and first-time guest, and he's always welcome back. Tyrone.
Hi, how you doing? Great to have me on the show tonight. It's my big debut. I really appreciate being on the show.
That's great. Thank you for coming. And before we get started on your big weekend, then of course Chad was busy with SummerSlam week over with the Barclays Center. How'd that go with the promoting and stuff?
Yeah, the feedback was amazing. So many people are saying they're going to come. The last couple of days and last week, pre-sales have really surged to an enormous level. So if the people who say they are coming from New York really come, I think it's going to be the most spectacular turnout for a convention in New Jersey ever.
How are you doing right now? What's your tickets?
Mentally, physically, tickets are really good. Yeah, my goal was 1,000 tickets. Last time I checked, we were about 800 tickets.
Shit.
We've been marketing like crazy, so we expect the walk-up to be huge as well. So I don't know what to expect.
How are you feeling mentally there, buddy?
Crushed.
You look very tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's 20 hours a day. Make sure I make time for my business. I have children at home, and just to balance everything. It's crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
You had your partner in crime with you this week, I see.
Who's that?
Well, who's that guy with you?
Teddy Hart.
No,
John
John,
Marzano.
No,
Big John.
Teddy's cats.
Big John. I see.
John was
John,
yeah, that's,
John was a trooper.
Yeah, John is always. There's always a story with John.
John, of course. There's the number if you always like to call in.
Wait, was that the hotel room picture?
Which one? With the cat?
In the bed.
Cat? That was a hotel room picture. Huh?
What is this with Rob Fury's hug?
So one of the things I like to do in wrestling is there's always drama and feuds, and I like to repair that stuff. There's always promoters always have heat with each other, and if you notice with my convention, it's like open up to other promoters, and open to any podcaster, and whether you like each other or not, I believe it's time to move on, and let's all work together and do good stuff for wrestling and do good stuff for the wrestling business, for the wrestlers and for the fans.
So you think Rob Fury needs a hug?
I think Rob wants a hug from Danny, if that's what the post is. So Danny's the promoter from GCW. Rob Fury's from SWF, and in the past things just didn't go well between those two, and hopefully we could just turn a page and move on. We have a new company that me and Rob are launching called Pro Wrestling After Dark, which is the shirt I'm wearing today. That's going to debut in Vineland on November 9th, and there's going to be parts of GCW, like not ripping them off, but using the same type of business plan that they've been using to be successful. Work along that same type of path, but not to the hardcore extreme death matches that they have been doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not bad. Tyrone, how did you get into the wrestling aspect of everything?
Well, just like everybody, including Short Chad and you guys, I grew up as a fan with my grandfather, sitting on his lap watching it, 6 years old, and I was just hooked right then and there, and became a fan.
And how'd you get into all the podcasting or whatever and stuff like that?
Well, for me, I, of course, went to school for radio, and being a wrestling fan, just used those skills to, put it together and create Between the Ropes Radio, and here I am with the show a year later. So I just recently celebrated my 1 year anniversary for the show.
All right. Congratulations, man.
Now, what stations are you on?
Right now I'm on blogtalkradio.com, and the goal is eventually to move up and to pretty much get more noticed with my show and hopefully just skyrocket through the roof.
You could be like Chad.
Yes.
We can look as tired as he does right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm balding now, so.
if nobody knows what we're talking about, we are talking about Boardwalk Beatdown, which is probably one of the biggest non-WWE events in Atlantic City since WrestleMania's 4 and 5, right?
That's how we're branding it. Yeah.
There you go. And with the big ticket sales, you're having Goldberg's thing and the Bullet Club all under one roof, which is unheard of. You know how it is with the WWE and outside stuff, and it looks like when Jericho went over to fought Kenny Umaga, it looks like I'm hearing rumors that might be a plan in place with the WWE and New Japan out there. So hopefully
Chad
those rumors
didn't
are
bring
true.
his banner.
No banner today.
No banner.
Yeah, you are hearing you're hearing rumors that maybe they're going to work together, New Japan and WWE, but you're also hearing rumors that maybe Jericho's going to go to Impact, which would change the game for Impact as well. You know, so this could play out in many different
Yeah,
ways.
he's a free agent, and he's like Vince's like agent, like go spy on this one kind of thing. You know, see how they're doing.
He's Vince's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he has said, Jericho has said him and Vince do have a really good relationship, so...
Yeah, he's
Really
welcome
good
back
point.
anytime. He was at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He showed up. He was the 50th guy. And we'll see what happens then.
Is anybody going on the Jericho cruise?
What's the Jericho cruise?
No, we're
Oh
not.
my
no,
God!
that's
Halloween weekend, the Chris Jericho cruise to the Bahamas. They're gonna have live wrestling and
Wait,
bands
what
and everything.
weekend?
Halloween weekend,
Halloween weekend.
which
Halloween's
is October
during the week.
31st.
That's during the week, though.
Well, whatever it is, it's during Halloween.
No, if I was going on a cruise, it'd be the Kiss cruise. That would be.
Wait, but when is
But
it,
that's sold
though?
I don't know the exact date.
Because my birthday's Halloween weekend.
You should go. They still have
That's
cabins.
it.
They still have cabins available. I'll give them a free plug today.
Yeah, free plug, Chris.
Wait, but where does it go, though?
Goes to the Bahamas and back from Miami.
They're having wrestling on the cruise.
Yep, Ring of Honor,
Wait.
Impact Wrestling.
Yes.
Bands,
but I-
comedians.
But I'm
Fozzy.
going to the Bahamas already.
Taker 2.
No, I'm not going to be on it. If I was going on a cruise, that would be the Kiss cruise, which sold out after they announced Ace Frehley was going to be on it.
I'm going on my first cruise next year.
Wow.
All right,
I'm going to Havana in the Bahamas first, and then 3 weeks later is a week in the Bahamas.
My first cruise was the Disney cruise.
Aww.
I think I've been on 6 already.
Wow.
Yeah, all he does is go on cruises.
Well, if you don't like Royal Caribbean, then you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on my first Disney trip last December, so I didn't want to leave when I went.
I got Star Wars socks on.
I'm waiting to take my son. He's 16. Maybe he'll understand a lot more. Hey, Nicholas.
Hey, Nicholas.
So Boardwalk Beatdown is going to be a great show. I just was at Raw Monday night. I was looking for you, actually. You know, dressed in the whole Undertaker garb and taking pictures with kids and stuff was funny. I unfortunately scared one kid. I was like, I'm sorry. Are you a wrestler? But it's great doing all. I love doing all that stuff. And that's what brought all this upon us. Come on, folks, call in. Damn it. Buy the
Yeah.
stock. What another rumor I heard, the NWO reunion.
When?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Hogan on
I think it was YouTube.
YouTube
yeah.
with Hall and Nash with
Yeah.
the whole NWO. They're
Yeah. supposedly
supposedly making a whole new team, re-intro, whatever it is. Just a
So
way to
Chad,
make money.
We're going to bring this to you.
All right.
How
I'm so excited.
is... How is Dinner with the Stars going?
Dinner to the Stars is good. You know, it's not a high budget event. It's not a high ticketed price event. So
Who are you going to have there? Everybody?
No, not at all.
Natty's husband's going to be there.
Natty's husband is going to be there. That's
I
a great
know,
way.
poor thing. His
Yeah, so
father-in-law.
Tyson Kidd will be there. Demolition, Victoria, everybody's most favorite Virgil will be there. There's like probably 10 more other stars there. Sue Young, Rich Swann was supposed to be there, but Impact pulled him. Probably 15 total stars, some surprises.
What
You
kind
get-
of food?
What kind of food? Atlantic City food. Hamburgers, hot dogs, corn dogs,
Eat,
french
eat, eat.
fries. Basically, have a good time.
What do you
sit
think?
down-
You get filet mignon with that?
no fillets. Maybe next year. Maybe it'll be in the budget next year. Just sit down, eat with the wrestlers, tell good stories. MOJ, our ring announcer, is going to be doing some moderating. He's going to get the questions flowing, and the fans get to ask questions.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's just going to be a good time. You know, just chill and relax, and you know, it's the only thing that we're doing that weekend that is that interactive with the wrestlers.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, so and what about Saturday?
Saturday we have the convention from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and that's
You're gonna
probably-
get no sleep Friday,
no
are you?
sleep, no sleep till Sunday.
No
Then
sleep
then-
till Brooklyn,
Then
but
the
we're
cell
not in
phone goes
Brooklyn.
off, and nobody call me or text me. And yeah, Saturday it's 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. probably the biggest convention that's ever been in New Jersey. It's going to start off in the morning with the Bull Club at 9 a.m. to about 12:15. Then Goldberg and Sting are going to switch over from about 12:30 to 3:30 to 4 in that range. Everything from special photo ops to autographs. Our vendor room is going to have podcasts from all over the country, wrestlers from all over the country, vendors with merchandise from everywhere.
What's with the lollipops?
Lollipops. This girl named Kay Woka makes these amazing lollipops.
That was a good job. Whatever.
I want
she
a
did.
lollipop.
So the lollipops are for sale. Come on out.
So I could.
to the registration desk.
I could bring my 2 TV guides, the one with Hogan and The Undertaker. You remember those covers?
I remember
remember
those.
those.
Those are awesome.
I have those at home.
Yeah.
Are they worth anything?
I think a couple bucks each.
What about my DX jacket, the last one ever made?
No idea.
I have the last made before the shop zone. They were on the Home Shopping Network before the pay-per-views or after them, and I have the very last with the old logo on it with the DX on it.
I think that was like in.
I was
98,
offered $500 at an event one night. I should have just grabbed it.
What?
But I wanted to have I wanted to have the members sign it with a Sharpie, but China had passed away. She was in Staten Island at
Car place.
WOW.
Right? Yeah.
With Joey out there, and
Oh.
I didn't go to that event before she passed away. And
Yeah, I met China in the
I was like,
Boss Man in
damn.
New York.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
But that's still sad though. When Eddie's dead.
It is sad. Yeah.
yeah, but look,
Yeah.
Bret Hart's the
Yeah, I
last
was-
remaining
I was with Teddy Hart
guy in
today.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I was with Teddy Hart the day after that happened, so we were talking a bit about that, and that's really sad. He's a very good guy.
I
It's a
know.
Real
Poor
shame.
thing. So now, what kind of questions am I going to ask you now?
He wants to ask all questions.
I'm here today.
Let's
I'm
make
here
this,
to
let's
answer
make,
questions.
let's make this a specialty.
Let's make this interrogate
podcast.
Chad.
Yeah. You
Poor guy's
you
poor
guys
guy's
are the,
falling asleep in the chair right now.
you guys are the pro wrestling specialists. Nobody wants to hear from me.
Yes, we do. We all do. It's your weekend.
No,
So
not about
Tyrone,
me.
what are you going to be doing over the weekend over there?
Between the Ropes Radio will be on location at Boardwalk Beatdown on Facebook Live, so all my fans, they can stop over to the table. Wrestlers, I have merchandise, posters, anything you could think of will be at the Between the Ropes Radio table at Boardwalk Beatdown. So this is like my big time to shine. But thanks to Chad, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be there. So, but I'm really excited for
Well,
this.
like I
opportunity.
told Chad and Rob Fiore the last show, this isn't just about WWE. When I was watching it in the beginning, they went through the schools and stuff before they hit big, like all the independents. So, like I said to Chad and you, anybody could come up, promote your indie show yourself. The door's always open to anybody
I think Chad will be another returning guest soon.
to come in. Oh, we're gonna have fun this
Yeah,
weekend.
rumor on the street is I'm gonna have a show here too. We'll
There
see.
you go. Yes, come
Yes,
on up.
but the next time you come back for him, you gotta bring Rob Fury.
Always, yep.
I'll have
It's
the whole
lonely
crew.
without your partner.
It is.
I want to actually do something like at a live event. Have the show there and do announcing of the matches.
Where is your partner?
Probably flyering his shows up and down Route 9 somewhere in this state.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
Yeah, Rob.
He's always hustling.
Rob, we miss you.
He's in Gilligan's Island right now.
He
That's
is?
what I call. That's Staten Island.
He is?
Takes you 3 hours to get on and off the joint.
Yeah, no, tell me
I
about it.
hated driving in the city this week. It was terrible. I was miserable.
Well, I got lucky Monday night at Raw. I got a parking spot like 2 blocks from the arena. Cost me $1. The meter was up till 7 o'clock. Cause then score.
So, Tyrone,
Yes.
where did your show come into play?
I think, originally, Standalone Wrestling had a show in Atlantic, Mays Landing at the community college. So I asked Chad about, maybe doing my show there, like a live location. And Chad said, no, why don't you just wait till, Boardwalk Beatdown, bigger event, and do it there. So just put 2 and 2 together, said, sounds
There
like a
you
good
go.
idea. And
But like, what came up with the concept? Like, did you just wake up out of bed one day and say, screw it, I'm gonna make a show?
pretty much, yeah. Because, when you're a wrestling fan, you say, you know what, hey, I'm just going to go and do it and just see what happens. And here I am.
So wait, how long did you know Chad already?
Maybe a couple months, or maybe since.
How long?
Oh, we don't know Chad that long. We're about the same.
How long did you know Chad?
About the same amount of time as he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, part of this whole convention is, finding people, whether you've been involved in a long time, or whether you're up and coming, or you're starting out brand new. Let's all get together and let's all grow together. Whether you have one listener, 100 listeners, or 50,000 listeners, let's all grow. Let's work together and build upon each other. And we shouldn't be competitors either. Like, there shouldn't be podcasts knocking each other. There shouldn't be promotions, knocking down each other. We should all build each other up together. There's space for everybody.
Well, if you notice, I'm sorry to interrupt. If you notice, when there's no competition with the WWE, they just do whatever they like. So when you start knocking on the door and he's listening, Vince, and watching, because you definitely know there'll be people down there from his company.
Oh yeah.
Looking around because of Goldberg and Sting being two of their Hall of Famers, and then Cody. So you never know.
Yeah, and I don't know if WWE's loosening or they're getting more indie friendly, but I didn't get any letters from WWE about images or anything.
You do know they're all part of that that other indie promotion, supposedly.
Yeah.
Which one is that? I can't think of the name. It starts with an E.
With an E. Never heard of it.
Not Evolution. It's something else.
No idea.
That's a good name for a pay-per-view. Triple H's old gang. No, they were, when they were in Brooklyn, they were at St. Patrick's Church, this indie company.
Oh, Evolve.
Evolve. They're highly involved with them.
Yeah, so they're using Evolve as like a farming type of system, like
right, that's
like baseball.
Them, yes.
Uh-huh.
Just like they do with NXT, with something else before that, where Reigns and all of them stuff. Why is he champion? Can somebody please tell me?
Oh, is this the?
I'm gonna take a lot of heat for this.
Is this the rant part? Is this the rant part?
Yes. So Cena and Hogan weren't enough to ram down your throat. Well, the Shield is back. I guess they're heel again.
I think maybe Ambrose coming back.
Ambrose is the next guy to turn on them.
Oh yeah, he has that new look. I always believe in wrestling when somebody has a different look and they come back. I see like a heel turn. They look completely different.
That's what Cena needed. When Hogan did the whole NWO thing, had that worked out as him being the third guy. If that would have did that with Cena with those other two factions that were in there, that would have worked tremendously. Tyrone, how long are you watching?
I've been
like me.
Like 30-something years. When I'm
yeah, he's on the same page. I was at the Garden in '83 when I saw the Sheik beat Backlund.
My first event was actually SummerSlam '90 at the Spectrum that they had that year. So that was like my first pay-per-view. But I was watching before then.
Not bad. It's gotten bigger, but the bigger thing is this weekend. So whoever doesn't have tickets, buy them. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, pre-sales are open up till tonight at 9 p.m. StandaloneWrestling.com. Saturday at the box office opens at 6 a.m.
And like anything, if you need help, I'm always available. I'll be down there anyway. So with my buddy Rob with Ring Fever, we'll be down there and hopefully grab a couple of wrestlers and yourself for some interviews. And we'll have fun with Tyrone and everybody else. So there's a number if anybody's listening on YouTube. Thank you, Facebook, for nothing. And get some calls in. Nobody knows we're even saying to call in because we're not on Facebook Live at the moment. That really sucks. Go ahead, Jen, take it.
After you just cut me off?
Yeah, well.
16 times?
Was it? Am I a 16-time champion? Go ahead, no dead air.
So looking at Boardwalk Beatdown so far, of course you guys have been watching along with me as it's been growing. What would anybody say would need to be done differently that has been done so far? Like, criticize what's been done.
Criticize.
What is there anything that you've seen that has been done wrong? Anything that should be improved upon? What's going right that you see?
I think it's amazing that you got all those.
Actually, I'll start because now I'm going to cut him off like he did to me. So,
touche, pussycat.
So,
it's like a comedy show.
He cut me off like 19 times already.
I thought it was 16.
So, like I was saying to you, no, your marketing is actually phenomenal, to be honest. And the way you have like your setup for your flyers and stuff, you have your main stars in the front, Instead, well, I mean, you could have kind of blacked out the Goldberg or blacked out Sting, and then just had that as like, you know, give hints, and then when people come to see who it is, then tell them who it is, you know, because you know how like they do it, the release to the 2K covers, they have it blacked out at first until they actually reveal who it is. You could have did it like that.
That's interesting.
And then had people questioning really who it was.
Yeah. Let me check it out.
Do like a silhouette kind of.
What about, what made you think, what made you take Goldberg and Sting?
So originally the concept of the convention was the Bullet Club and Goldberg, and Sting wasn't in the equation at all. And I had received, you know, a rumor that Goldberg was going to be in the Hall of Fame and this and that. So right away I went to go make the deal. He hasn't been around a lot. He doesn't make many appearances. He's very pricey, so a lot of you know, convention people don't even want to take the risk. And to establish a brand, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a risk. So I booked Goldberg. And then I was dealing with the Bullet Club's agent, and they were unavailable because Ring of Honor was supposed to run a double shot. So I'm like, okay, who should I book next? And I figured, you know, Sting and the makeup would, you know, give that big pop, round the convention out a little bit, book that, and ticket sales right away started to pick up between the two of those. Down the road, I find out the Ring of Honor canceled their second show. They were supposed to do a Philly shot Saturday, and they were supposed to do a shot on Friday, which they canceled. So right away, I called back to the agent and tried to see if we could make the deal. And everybody was right away. They were all ready to go. And with the wave of All In going on, I knew it had to be done. And then I said, you know what, let's go from 2 headliners to 3, which usually a convention only has 1 headliner. I was running with 2. I'm adding a 3rd, and things, you know, just took off from there.
Awesome. Man.
So, like, okay, what brought the whole Cody aspect into it? Was he just one of those, like, hey, screw it, let me see if he'll do it?
Yeah, so Cody's in that whole Bullet Club package of guys with Brandy, and you know, I didn't want to just do 1 or 2 of them. I wanted to make it the biggest Bullet Club, you know, meet and greet that we've had. And nobody's ever had that many Bullet Club members. We have, I think, 8 or 9 total Bullet Club people in the convention. You know, we have Cody, we have Brandy, we have Adam Page, we have Marty, we have the Young Bucks, we have Chase Owens, we have Haku, and Haku's 2 sons as well. So, who are the firing squad now.
So what brought, like, Summer, Victoria, Oksana,
yes,
Emma?
Okay, so that's a mix of vendors who bought tables and they wanted to bring in talent. People who I've dealt with in the past who I've had good relationships with. I brought Summer Rae to a tattoo convention in New York, and we hit it off right away. And you know, she was super easy to deal with. And you're thinking, oh, this person's a diva. She's going to be difficult. And she was, you know, the sweetest, most down-to-earth person that I probably ever dealt with. So when I have those types of relationships, I want to bring people back in again.
Would you ever consider going for, like, okay, if you had to redo the whole Boardwalk Beatdown again, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you would have did differently, or how you would have built your lineup?
You know, I'm already thinking in my head about year 2 ideas and stuff like that. I don't know if you saw.
You would never, like. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you
That's
off.
The first
Only
time.
he gets cut
you
off.
have 15 more. Go ahead. You would never like.
So,
see what I mean?
You would never consider, like, getting an actual legend? Well,
if he's going to the Hall of Fame next
give
year,
me the definition of a legend. That's
would you ever try to go for the Undertaker?
Undertaker is not available for bookings for wrestling conventions at this point.
He's not?
No,
not yet.
Yeah, so you have to play into WWE's contracts with this type of stuff. Some people are legends contracts, and some people are bookable, some people are not. Big Event just booked Goldust for their next convention, so either that's because he just had surgery or because he signed a different contract.
But if he goes into the Hall of Fame next year, right, would you try to book him for round 2?
I'm definitely not opposed to that.
You know how quick your sales would rise?
Yeah, you know how much
Might be the first one on lunch.
You know how much my bank account would drain?
I would try to hit the lottery just to help you on that one.
Yeah, with Boardwalk Beatdown, I realistically could have bought and paid for a house. So I have a.
Depends what kind of house we're talking about.
I have a nice house. I have a 7-month-old son. I have an 8-year-old son. I have a girlfriend. We live in a townhouse, which we own, but we need more space. So I had choice A, let's buy a house, or choice B, let's book Goldberg, Sting, the Bullet Club, and run a convention. So I'm taking the
It's a man after my own heart.
I'm taking the risk, and hopefully this is all going to pay off for for the fans, for the vendors, for myself.
So basically, you're taking that big risk like Vince did with WrestleMania 1.
Yeah, exactly.
That he didn't have enough money to get Mr. T in the building, that he had to borrow from somebody that night just to get him in the garden.
Realistically, there's been weeks, because I have a business, and it does okay. But there's times when money is tight, of course, and the wrestlers still need their deposits, and you're like, holy shit, how am I going to balance this out? I have to get that deposit in right now, or I can't announce it. Right. And you can't. This isn't a business where you cannot not pay these people.
So when did this all come about? Like, what made the light bulb go off in the head and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to get him, and put all
Yeah, so basically just started out is when I was looking for venues. I constantly am looking for places to run, and I came in contact with the Claridge, and they were very open to it. Pitched a wrestling show at the theater, which fits about 700 people. It's going to be nice and intimate, nothing crazy, like thousands of people there. Nice intimate show. And they said, what else can we do? Because they're a non-casino hotel. They used to have a casino, so now they're just a hotel, and they're looking for events. So the light went off. I'm like, okay, I've been involved in conventions already. I'm friends with the other conventioneers, like Legends of the Ring and WrestleCade in North Carolina. I said, let's do something in Atlantic City. And right away, they loved the idea. And that's when I just started. This is almost a year ago that I started planning this. And had the contract signed there, too. And just started putting the pieces together. I was scared to even get vendors because some conventions aren't doing as well. And we have well over 100 tables sold for the convention, and probably one of the best lineups of vendors that we've had that have been in years.
Did they have MonsterCon just recently there, or where was that somewhere else?
Mania was in Cherry Hill. They had Trish and Lita and other wrestlers there too.
But you wouldn't ever for round 2, right? You wouldn't consider getting anybody like Trish or Lita.
I tried to get Trish and Lita for this one.
Oh, what happened?
But they were already booked for Monster Mania the week before, and we always have contracts where you can't appear in a certain mile radius when you're that high.
Yeah, it's almost like putting on concerts and stuff.
Yes, because you're gonna lose. One person's gonna lose big. If you do something like that, or you're both gonna lose. Yeah.
So, what's your plan for round 2?
Go easy. For the first one,
in my head, you want me to throw some names out?
Yeah.
I would love to do a Click reunion. Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, X-Pac, Scott Hall. I would love to do Mr. T, Hulk Hogan together. There's tons.
Try to get some old school.
Yeah. There's tons of concepts that.
Is that going to cost you your house?
Well, yeah, or another one. See if I even have a house after this one. we're a couple days away.
You got to get that coin by Two-Face. You got to flip it up in the air.
Yeah.
So, do you actually see yourself sleeping tonight?
No sleep tonight. No, so I'll sleep probably Sunday.
He'll be half asleep when I go see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
You remember me? Hello?
I'm retired. Yeah. I don't plan on sleeping the next couple of days at all.
Oh,
yeah. So if anybody has Monster Water, Mean Green, please bring it.
Or Red Bull.
I hate Red Bull.
I was like, give me Red Bull.
Yeah. Or just give him a gallon of coffee.
Yeah.
Tyrone, now that you started now, you're 1 year in, where you want to take it now to the next level?
Probably to bigger stations, move beyond BlogTalkRadio.com, get bigger stars, like maybe one day a Trish Stratus or a Lita. But my goal is to be the best and get bigger as I possibly can as far as wrestling podcasts.
How did this? Okay, how did you come across Chad? Was he floating around on Facebook and you found him?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Facebook. That's how
I think that's how everybody finds me.
We all become a family, and I saw Stan Little wrestle, and I saw he ran Stan Little wrestle, and I was like, might as well ask him and see what happens. And here we are, and Boardwalk beat down Saturday, so just told Facebook.
Well, then what you could do is you could handcuff yourself to Chad. Chad will handcuff himself to him.
And we're all good.
Yeah.
We're all going to help each other out this weekend. It might, let me tell you something. Like a big fan like you, we all have dreams. I wanted to be an MLB ball player. I broke my ankle in high school. That didn't work out. My dad wanted to send me to Florida. What's the next best thing? I had trouble sleeping once. I used to write about the Yankees, and my father was like, "You need to do something about this." Went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, got accepted, didn't go. Then when I found out about Jerry Petito, and thank you again, Jerry, for sponsoring us, and I was like, I asked her a question when she had Richie up here for the eldest.
But we actually have to thank Super Dad over there.
Yeah, of course.
I just noticed that.
Well, Super Dad, of course. We all know that. And when I asked her if she went to school for this, she goes, no. And then the light bulb went off in my head and said, does anyone up here have a wrestling talk show? And she was like, no. And then the other light bulb went off, and I dragged her into this, being a big fan I am of the WWE, and, of course, The Undertaker. Who doesn't know that? And I said, you know what? Hopefully it goes to the next level where, hey, can I be an announcer or a manager or a ref or whatever, and get into the business now that I'm retired from my job with the city of New York and want to move on to different things in my life.
Well, I think this show was already #1 in my book. I saw you guys are Taker fans. So I'm
Oh,
like,
thank you,
yeah,
man.
they're
Appreciate that.
We're Chad fans.
Chad fans.
We're all
So
fans
I'm
of each
not a
other.
Chad fan.
We're all
We're
Chad
electric fans.
I don't want fans.
We're
No
go-
fans.
we're gonna have fun. We still got a while to go. I don't know if anybody could see that number or hear us. Hopefully they do. Buy the shirt. Remember that? The end of it. Buy the
Well,
shirt.
that's what you do.
Call in.
Put the Twitter link on Facebook, Gene.
I did it already.
Oh, well.
I have a Twitter account, but I can't remember my password.
Well, we can all just call in as ourselves.
Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's Sal,
Sal
a.k.a.
wants to
Taker 2. I mean, it's...
Chad, you want to step outside and call in?
That's a good idea.
What the hell is going on here?
So who knows about Pro Wrestling After Dark?
Well, why don't you
See,
just
I
tell
read
us?
some things, but they weren't kind of appropriate from Mr. Fury. So,
Is this in a
You wanna tell
club?
us?
Kind of club?
Yeah,
That
so,
kind of a club?
You saw the chemistry that me and Rob have that were real
Don't tell me
goofy
that's
and-
in a club where I got to put dollars down somebody.
That might happen in one of the
Oh,
shows.
Jesus God, I
We
was
do
only
have some-
kidding.
We do have some stripper-related concepts coming up.
Those things still
hey,
exist?
I know the perfect thing that could go on that, and we talked about it the last time.
Uh-oh.
He knows.
Yes,
I am not getting tombstoned.
No, we talked about something else, and I'm gonna be polite and not say it on camera.
Very good. Yeah, so our Pro Wrestling After
Thank
Dark
you.
concept is a...
He'll tell me later.
It's a 21-plus show. Great to go out and drink, have a good time with your friends, leave the kids at home, a little escape. I don't know if you know Kaiju Big Battle, but it's, wrestling where they actually dress up in costumes. So
Where?
You've never heard of that?
No.
Oh, you have to look it up. It's great. So Kaiju Big Battle, they dress up in
Where is
in
it?
costumes. It travels all over the country.
Oh.
And so they dress up in the costumes and they wrestle. There's a live commentator as it's going on, so the whole audience gets to hear the commentation. And we're going to take a play on that, a play of a little bit of ECW/GCW mix, a little bit of violence, a little sexuality, maybe, cut tops and stuff like that. And
Can I cut my top?
Sure.
Oh, so wait, we're going back Attitude
your
Era.
time.
We're going
Okay.
back to the Attitude
Yeah,
Era.
it's
kind
Attitude
Yeah,
of.
so we wouldn't. Everybody's doing the same thing in indie wrestling, basically, except for a few other promotions. So we really want to go reverse and just be goofy and funny and violent.
But you got to make
and-
me a deal, though.
Well, that's
if
the
I
deal.
cut, if I
you
cut
keep
my
on cutting
top,
me off now.
if I cut my top,
I
you're
need to
cutting
cut
your
my top.
Yes.
Nobody wants to see this.
Oh, the show
They'll be
is
chanting,
PG.
"Put it back on."
Take
Yeah.
it off.
So so we have unique characters. One is a referee. His name is Rat Bastard. It's going to be a rat with a
Rat
ref
Bastard.
shirt on.
That's
And
great.
you can kind of figure out by the name Rat Bastard if he's going to be a good guy, if he's going to be a baby face or a heel ref.
Dirty rat.
You dirty rat. Exactly.
You know, that's
So
good. I
we
should
figured
come
it out.
behind him. I should come behind him then dressed up and try to choke slam a rat. That'd be kind of funny.
We're going to have a character called Eric the Shark, who's based off the legendary super agent Eric Sims. He called into our last event. He's bringing in Val Venus and Gorgeous George to our Boardwalk Beatdown. And another character, and I don't even know if I can say the word, so I'll keep it the cleanest. Captain Penis is the name of the character. And it's an actual wrestling penis. And you'll see how this goes along in the story. And again, it's an adult wrestling show.
That's
Wait, I got a
for children.
question.
When you and
You
your
should
questions.
text your bro and tell him to call in.
No, I don't want to talk to him
Since
today.
he left us.
I don't want to talk to him today.
Why don't you go disappear right now?
Why don't you?
Okay. I will if you want me to.
What am I disappearing to?
Downstairs.
For
So,
what?
so the Pro Wrestling After Dark show will be in Vineland. November 9th is the debut. Grant Plaza is the venue where we're going to have it.
Go get Taker.
You go get him. I don't have a shovel.
Go get him. Would you go get him?
He's downstairs?
Yes, go get him.
Oh.
Go. Go get
Don't
him.
be scared. Is he here?
I think he is here.
Oh, God, help me.
Okay. So, Mr. Mins, leave my English.
That's Spanglish.
Yes.
At least I could speak 2 languages. Oh, please. So, Mr. Mines, what are you looking forward to this weekend? Besides surviving the weekend.
This weekend, I'm looking forward to everybody just being happy, having a good time, and feeling that they get their value worth of money. You know, this is, again, this is not about me at all. This is about the fan experience and I really, really, really want to build something in Atlantic City to where this is a regular thing. You know, it's...
So you're going to like staying handcuffed to Taker?
that's not happening. Only handcuffs will be in the Frank Sinatra suite in my room.
Oh my god.
And that's a whole different show.
Yeah. That's like that after dark show.
Yes.
That's what that is. You gotta be careful because those might leave marks.
After the beatdown, there's going to be some beatdowns.
Oh god. So, like, how can I put this better? Like, where did you go for like all your vendors?
Again, this is a business that I've been involved in, so I solicited people who I knew already. Told them about the event, and again, it's like any other sale. You have to sell people on this because everybody wants to know how many pre-sales are you going to have, who's your guests, what's your concept, what's your idea, is this going to work, am I going to lose money? There's always so many questions to answer to these vendors. So first was soliciting people that I knew, soliciting out on the website, through Facebook where everybody sees everything, Instagram, Twitter, posting in random groups and stuff like that as well.
So you're gonna save me a lollipop?
I'll save you a lollipop. What lollipop do you want?
Which one?
How about a Boardwalk Beatdown one?
Okay.
Perfect.
As long as you save it for me.
As long as it doesn't melt before it gets back here, because they melt very fast.
They're chocolate?
They're chocolate. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I had one in a Walmart parking lot while I was waiting to meet. What's the guitar? Elias. I was waiting to meet Elias, and a whole box of pops melted while we were waiting.
Oh, you should have refroze them.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to.
Yeah. I mean, with all that humidity we've been having. So, back to this concept, okay? Like, Tyrone, what kind of merchandise are you gonna have on Saturday?
I'm just going to have posters, logo of my show, and 2 different kinds of posters. One's a regular Between the Ropes Radio, and the other is Between the Ropes Radio Boardwalk Beatdown poster. So it's my first time, doing something like this. So just start out something small, having posters for the fans.
Yeah. You would think Chad has been my background for like 2 months on Facebook. He's been my cover photo.
Really? Let me see.
I changed it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, now I really believe that story.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Now I'm gonna go find that now. Hold on.
I got a question for Tyrone. Can I sneak in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyrone, if you want to work with us as a radio station, as Chad said, we would work with anybody. We'd be willing to have your Blog Talk radio show on here as well.
I'll definitely be down with that. I mean, I'm always looking for, new opportunities, new avenues. Oh, yeah, I'd absolutely be definitely keen on doing that.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll talk after the show.
So, Chad,
Appreciate it.
back to you now. You're getting all the interrogation.
Ask away.
So, would your ultimate stop be like the Garden?
No.
You would never want to make it to the Garden?
Doing this is stressful enough. Vince McMahon has an actual army of people that work for him.
Uh-huh.
Boardwalk Beatdown has very little. I'll leave it that way.
No, but like I'm saying, if you grow,
Nah, it's too much. I like this. And again, I want to keep it personal, and I want to keep it like I have people messaging me and calling me on the phone when we're at Friendlies. I was talking to that guy who called for like 20 minutes. You don't get that on the WWE level. You can't talk to people. You can't talk to the owner. You can't talk to the partners.
What would be like your next step after the Claridge?
you know, again, maybe something in Atlantic City. I'm not opposed to staying at the Claridge. I'm not opposed to moving to Hard Rock or another casino there as well. You know, but again, it's going to stay small. You know.
You never want to do anything that'll be like full on like the boardwalk and not inside of a hotel or.
Not at all. I'm happy where we're at.
Really, you would never
Yeah.
want to try the boardwalk?
Like Boardwalk Hall?
Like no, the actual boardwalk.
Oh, outside?
Yeah.
We have outside shows playing in Atlantic City already. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh my God! Please don't.
Rest.
It's not my time yet.
Are you the man?
I'm not the man. No, I'm a woman.
Sting?
Who booked the show?
I know.
Taker 2 is here.
Yes. He can't take his hair off though.
That hair looks like my last girlfriend's hair. It's quite nice.
I took it from her.
Look at me.
Don't touch.
He looks horrible. He needs his hair brushed. Somebody can take her a brush.
Don't touch the Taker.
I don't think he knows what a brush is.
That happened Monday night at Barclays Center.
Yeah, when people dressed up.
So what's Taker 2's interviewing style?
I'm coming for Sting.
Trying not to pass out in the middle of an interview.
I want James Ellsworth. I want the chin.
The chin. The chin will be there.
Can I have him?
I just talked to him yesterday. He cheered me up. I was in a bad mood. He made it a lot better.
We could cheer you up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's been kind of cool, too. You know, I have guys like Brian Cage who aren't on the show anymore. Brian got pulled to AAA for a title shot. He's still been promoting the event. Down in South North Carolina, WrestleCade keeps on promoting the event, too. And so it's nice to see, you know.
You're getting promoted everywhere.
Yeah, it's about...
How'd you make it to the rest stop? Sorry.
How'd I make it to the rest stop? A whole lot of money.
But what
The
did
rest
you...
stop ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were... Yeah.
But what did you do? Would you just go like to a random rest stop and be like, hey,
Yeah.
can I advertise here?
No, so the rest stops don't actually own those TVs. What that is I guess the advertising company pays a set fee to the rest stops, and then they own the physical TV, and they keep the revenue from the ads themselves. I forget the name of the company, but it's like LCQ or something like that. I called them, and we met and we negotiated a deal, and they're like, okay, it's X amount for three TVs, and I'm like, no, I don't want 3 TVs. I want all the TVs. And they're like, really? You want all the TVs? And I said, yeah, from Cape May to New York to Philadelphia, give me all the TVs.
Jesus.
So everywhere you go in the state, if you're at a rest stop, the ad is there.
Where were you in Brooklyn when you were promoting? By the Barclays Center.
Where was I staying?
No, where were you promoting? Like, I know the wrestlers were at the Marriott over there.
Yeah, the wrestlers were at the Marriott. I don't go to the Marriott where the wrestlers are. I stayed in the Holiday Inn in Manhattan just to stay away from the madness. And yeah, we went to every single show. We were at NXT. We had people at NXT here. We were at the Brooklyn Cyclones game. We were at the Mets game. We were at Raw. We were at SmackDown. And we were at SummerSlam, too.
Yeah, you were in my old neighborhood near Coney Island. I saw that.
Yeah, and Teddy Hart came to SummerSlam with us. We hung out, and he helped flyer too, and told the fans to come and stuff like that. And again, Teddy's not on the show either, but he sees the relationships that I'm trying to build, and opportunities to wrestlers who have had bad images or looking for a fresh start. Oh my God, that's creepy. I can't even concentrate.
I really think since Boardwalk Beatdown, I think this is really helping Atlantic City because Atlantic City, I guess, has been up and down. I guess maybe from a business standpoint, but as far as bringing that interest back to Atlantic City, I think
with the Hard Rock really is doing a great job from what I understand. You couldn't even tell. I heard that was the Taj Mahal.
Can we all just look how you look at the camera and all you see is an orange dot for his face, and that's it? You notice that?
Who?
You?
That's nice. That's good.
Orange dot.
Make him believe I'm not here.
And you notice how it's all dark in this one corner right here? Look at it.
It's like that lyric in Def Leppard song, "Darkness settles on the town."
Look at that, though.
Amazing.
So, Chad, how was your banana split?
It was so good. Best banana split ever.
We just talk about food.
No.
This is a variety show.
Yes.
We talk about everything and anything.
Well, like the Dean Martin celebrity roast.
Uh-huh.
Can't get away with that no more.
Hey, you want to start roasting?
Sure, roast away.
You start.
Nah, I don't roast people. I'm a nice guy.
With your splinter?
Yes, I still have a splinter.
There's the Betty Rubble laugh.
What? Do
Is
I
there
sound
any-
like Betty Rubble?
Hey, Betty, is there anything you want to say?
I'm a nice guy.
Do I sound like Betty Rubble?
I'm a nice guy.
Say it.
I'm a nice guy.
Chad?
That means yes.
Never.
Chad? You could say it, I promise. I have a backbone.
You sound like you. What's your name again?
Jennifer? You're so mean.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, okay.
That's-
Tyrone, do I sound like Betty Rubble?
That's Shay KJ.
Sound like you.
Oh
See?
my god, Gene.
I'm a nice guy too, so I mean,
Guy.
Oh my god. Guest?
No comment.
No, I don't think so.
I don't sound like Betty Rubble, thank
Do
you.
you want to sound like Betty Rubble?
No.
Yes. Okay, well then no, you don't.
Oh, you know what that means? You do.
No.
Oh, that's a woman's. That's how women play out. They use reverse psychology on you all the time.
Wow.
I'm a master at going through that, so I know.
So am I.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But you know what the thing is though? Some men.
Where did this come into men and women thing? It's about wrestling.
Some men
Here we go.
always give
Wrestlers
into women.
are men and women, so it connects in a certain way.
Oh, like Bray Wyatt and JoJo. Who said that?
Yeah.
I did when I said the mistress won.
Oh yeah, we saw them getting out of an Uber cab together at the Garden July 7th. That's
Who?
right. Bray Wyatt and
It
JoJo.
was me, him,
yeah.
him, and Gene. And I said, I was like, the mistress won.
I got on the Lucha's Instagram page like this.
But yeah, you know what the thing is though? She must actually love him because for being like the mistress and how far he was behind in child support.
It's not a mystery anymore. It's alimony, not child support.
He's alimony because he has kids. It's child support.
Why are we talking about this?
She won though. I'm just
Who
saying.
cares?
I'm just saying.
Nobody wins.
We care about this weekend tonight and this coming
She's-
weekend.
Hey, who walked away with the man? She did.
Who cares? What is this, Jerry Springer or our talk show? What the hell's going on here?
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not on the air anymore, is
Take the
he?
lead, Taker 2.
Is he not on the air anymore, I heard?
Jerry,
Somebody's show got
Oh, he's
canceled.
not. No,
Jerry Springer's like 90 by now.
it's all repeats now if it's on.
He's like 90 by now though.
Yeah.
He's been around that long.
I'm just waiting for my shows to come back on.
What's your show?
What's your favorite show?
America's Got Talent. That's it.
What's your favorite show, Tyrone?
I'm gonna say probably right now, of course, Walking Dead, Valadel.
I haven't watched that yet.
Gene, what's your favorite show?
I don't really watch TV anymore. Maybe wrestling once in a while, that's all.
Taker, what's your favorite show?
Let's see, I got many. Anything on Channel 11 to do with Supergirl, The Flash,
Gotham.
The Gifted, Gotham, anything Marvel and DC, basically.
My favorite.
Raw, if I could stomach it.
What's the show Cody Rhodes was on?
I don't know.
I don't watch that shit.
Arrow?
Oh, no, he's on Arrow.
Arrow, yeah.
Yeah, that all started when he was with the WWE. That was kind of cool, and he adapted to that. Is that
So,
where everybody's going now, into acting, like Batista? He's got a big deal with Marvel. He's in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's making
My
a ton of
favorite
money.
show is The Golden Girls.
I gotta say you are the greatest. That's one of my favorite. Well, my story. Well, the thing about the Golden Girls, when I was young, I first watched it. I was like, Mom, I can't understand it. So as I watched it, and I was like, these ladies are funny.
I used to watch that with my nana.
Yeah.
And if I make it to Sophia's age, I want to be just like Sophia.
Well, there's other things. There's you still got
Just
what?
like her.
Heroes on Icons channel. Got Superman and Batman, the originals, Green Hornet.
We were talking about Golden Girls, not
Who the hell
Batman.
cares about that?
Golden
I do.
Girls, yay.
Well, I can't watch the Dukes of Hazzard anymore because it's not on TV.
Good.
So what? I'm sorry. No, I'm cutting somebody. What did
all talking
everyone think of SummerSlam?
I
didn't watch all of it.
did I heard NXT, of course, that blows them everything out of the water anyway.
No, but you know what the thing is too? What I love though, the whole Ronda aspect. She annihilated Alexa.
Is it true that she really hurt her? The way she pulled on her arm?
Probably.
Yeah, cause you saw her shoulder damn near come out of the socket.
That's gonna leave a mark. Is that true? What's his name? Is dating Nia Jax now?
Yeah.
I was about to bring that up. I keep hearing that he's part of the nerd
Good Brothers.
yeah. That's what I heard.
You know the thing is, at least she's found a man.
The original Bullet Club.
At least she found a man. And I must say, she's pretty confident. Honestly.
Yeah, well, she's all related to that Samoan bloodline.
Doesn't matter who you're related to. That
It's
doesn't make
all
you
family in
self-confident.
that business anyway, if you think about it.
Yeah, but she ain't dating family.
She's in there because of that.
Ay, Dios mío. Ese hombre no para de hablar, Dios.
Whatever she said, who cares?
See.
Yes. We're talking about self-confidence, and he's talking about family. Can somebody please tell me what's the significance of that?
Who cares? Talk about wrestling.
No, we'll talk about whatever we want. Chad, how's that Coke going? God, you still have Coke in there?
God. So for you, what are the top things you're looking forward to this weekend? And like, I don't know, like rank them or
Definitely, they always come first. Fan interaction, wrestlers, just like you said, making everybody happy and just making, my debut at the convention like something I'll never forget and just build on from that. But it's when you first started it, I saw all the names being there. I was like he's on the roll with name after name. But yeah, the fans, the wrestlers, just to have everybody involved.
Hey,
and
Chad,
have
let me
fun.
ask you. Those guys can't wrestle then if you wanted them to, right? Would they be able
who are we talking about?
to? Like Cody and them?
Cody and the Young Bucks are under Ring of Honor and New Japan contracts, so they can't wrestle for anybody except for those two. The Bucks can wrestle for NEW in New York and stuff like that. That's the only other company.
You know, I was just gonna say though, no lie, when I go on Facebook, every third or fourth ad, I see Boardwalk Beatdown.
Yeah, I have 5,000 Facebook friends. Every time I log in, I probably am losing 10 each time. So then I have to just fill in the blanks with the rest of my requests, probably because people don't like my marketing too much. I think it's...
No, I love it though.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Facebook. When you share something on Facebook, it's less than 10% of the people who are your friends actually see that. So really, you have to do it at different times of the day and different hours and AM, PM, and so you can get more people to see it, because that's how...
So do you share at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, I do, yeah.
He's never asleep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, people message me all the time. Why aren't you sleeping? And I'm like, oh, I'm still promoting.
Oh my God! So how much sleep have you had in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I'm averaging probably 3 to 4 hours a day at the most right now. It's okay. I'll sleep on Sunday.
Turn your phone off the moment you wake up Sunday morning.
Definitely, yeah.
He'll wake up sometime.
Sometime Sunday morning you'll wake up.
Why Sunday?
Maybe.
Maybe
Monday. Yeah.
Sleep all the way till Monday night.
So if I did a year 2, what would you guys look forward to for a year 2?
Honestly, I would want to really be into your lineup. Like I was saying, like for year 2, if you're gonna have like a big star announced, black it out, and just keep throwing hints out there as weeks go along, kind of like they do with the Hall of Fame. You can't see everybody that's in the class, and then that your major star, wait until the day of the event to announce it.
That's a good idea. I like that.
That's when you'll keep
Well, just
everybody
just like they
over the
did
weeks.
with,
You'll keep them intrigued. It'll keep guessing like, okay, who is this? Who is his guest? Who is his guest? Do it like that, and then with your Outlook, try.
And then the day of the show, when everybody bought their tickets, I'll reveal it's Doink the Clown, right?
Then you could say,
I got you.
point over to her and go, her fault.
It was her idea.
Go beat her up.
You know, you should try though. Like, try to go. Have you gone to like Delaware and the whole entire tri-state area?
Yeah, so Pennsylvania and New York, and I had a guy down in Delaware a little bit.
Did you
Not
did you
too
dare
much.
go into Connecticut?
No Connecticut.
You know why I'm saying that, right?
Uh-huh.
They'll run out
I
of
don't
the
want-
office
yeah.
up there on
Yeah, I don't wanna-
I-95 and start chasing them.
Uh-huh.
Get that bastard! I actually want to go up there and just like walk in just like this. Go, can I have a job?
What would your dream venue be?
I think, yeah, at the most, the Hard Rock, the Estes Arena, where the SmackDown House show was on Monday.
You would never want to make it to a stadium?
No.
Why?
I like the interactiveness with the fans and the
But
crowds.
even if you
and
grow and you sell out of that,
if I go to Madison Square Garden, I can't answer the phone and say, "Hey, this is Chad from."
I'll answer it for you. Don't worry about it.
I
I
know.
got you
Yeah,
back.
somebody else will be.
I got you.
It loses. I give my cell phone out in the chat rooms and in the event groups and stuff like that. If you have a problem the day of, text me, call me. I'm looking at my phone now. I have messages and emails and Facebook messages, and so.
but like what happens, okay, like year 2, right? You know Boardwalk 1 is going to be a success, right? Year 2,
No.
let's just say you sell out, right? But then you have more people wanting to buy, then what are you going to do?
Then you sell out.
Yeah, but
Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks just sold out all in Chicago, and they can't take any more tickets. And
I'm gonna give an old Bobby Heenan line.
Yeah,
You
go
couldn't
ahead.
squeeze a midget in here with a shoehorn.
Exactly. Yep. So if I can't squeeze a midget into a 1,000 seats, I'm happy. If you look at the Claridge, it's going to be the celebrity theater. It's going to be nice and intimate. You're going to be real close to the wrestlers. Everywhere you are, you're getting a good view. I went to SummerSlam. I bought tickets for $80. I needed binoculars to see into the ring, so instead I was watching a TV screen.
Now-
At my shows, I don't want that to
Now
happen.
that you're saying that, everybody knows that was the very last indoor SummerSlam, because now they're going into stadiums. I heard next year.
Is that
so
true?
this
Yeah.
was the last one in Brooklyn. So if you had your fun over there, I heard the Royal Rumble is supposed to be in Phoenix at the football stadium.
Wow.
Wow.
Outdoors. I think
Outdoors?
the baseball. I think it has a roof, but they can open up the roof. And
It's either the football where the Diamondbacks are playing. It's either one of them, and they're going out to this. It looks like the big events are going to be going outdoors again. Just like, don't forget October 6th for the last time, Triple H and The Undertaker. They finished telling their story.
Mr. Mins, how am I saying it?
However you want.
Okay, good. Don't make fun of my English, please.
But don't never call me late for dinner.
McMahon.
Huh?
McMahon.
McMahon.
Yeah, Chad McMahon.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Chad McMahon now.
Yeah, just like what's his name with his
So-
bastard son.
Actually, this is a question for the
midget.
both of you. Since next year, Mania is gonna be a MetLife, are you guys gonna go?
I've actually, as soon as they mentioned it, I was like, I want to go up there.
Yeah, we worked the last one that was there.
Are you gonna advertise for round 2?
I will not be at WrestleMania. I may have a show WrestleMania week. I may just be renting my ring to other promoters. I will be at WrestleCon, the convention, though, for certain.
Yeah, that all happens in the same
Yeah, WrestleCon, I
week
think,
and
is in
stuff
Times
like same
Square.
weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody's joining on the air. Look at this.
Yeah.
What?
You can't party with the big boys. Don't show up.
Well, actually, I do have a question for Chad now. Definitely, Boardwalk Beatdown 2 is going to happen. Maybe Boardwalk Hall. Maybe Boardwalk Beatdown, Boardwalk Hall.
There you go.
Yeah.
That sounds. That's
yeah, one
kinda
of the problems.
ringtone.
One of the problems.
And me and Tyrone are going to be right there. We're going to be
We're
announcing
trying to let Chad talk.
announcing everything.
Yeah.
Don't
Good
forget
idea.
Why don't you want to go to Boardwalk Hall?
There's an extreme cost issue with Boardwalk Hall.
What do you mean?
You can't bring in the stuff yourself. You have to use the staff from the property, and just to get your show set up. I'll run some numbers at the Claridge to run the venue where I'm at is about $3,000 just for the convention space, and that was on a friendly deal that we had. To run Boardwalk Hall just to get set up there, it's like $15,000 just to get set up. So
Well, there went your second house.
So that $15,000 is
Well,
money.
third.
Yeah, so that $15,000 is money that you could have put into talent, advertising, like the billboards all over the.
But you would never want to do like round 2 outdoors?
Outdoor shows are hard because you have to have a fenced-in, closed-in area where fans can't see. Because if you do it right on the beach, open to the beach, people just look. So right away you're going to lose money. So again, it has to be the right setup, and we have probably 3 venues outdoors that we're going to run next year. We're probably going to run at the Bungalow Beach Bar on the beach next year, but that's going to be an adult show. Excuse me. We have the Tennessee Ave Beer Hall, which we're going to run in the beer garden itself. That's going to be an outdoor show. Very small and intimate, though. We're only looking for a show that fits about 200 people. Just everything about our outdoor shows has to be right.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I had a question for you. Well, actually, a little comment. My friend Jim McCann, does Primal Gym. He just did a show down in Atlantic City last Saturday.
Ah, did he? I saw that show.
Yeah. And
Where was he at? Ocean?
Claridge.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And he said there's a lot of hidden costs. Because he was telling me, he's like, we're even going to break even on this. We're not even going to make a profit on this. So you might want to talk to him because he's interested in using his facility over there, a 20,000 square foot facility with a wrestling ring.
Yeah,
MMA ring.
Yeah,
and
me
a
and Rob
regular
have
ring.
talked about that already. And
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's something we're looking at already, too.
He's talking about stuff that I didn't know. You get an ambulance, you got to have a backup ambulance. You got to have an EMT. You got to have EMT in both ambulances.
Yeah.
You got to have everybody around you.
Yeah, luckily.
They're all extras.
Yeah, luckily MMA and wrestling are on two different regulations, and that came up in the conversations with the Claridge actually. And as of now, you don't have to have that stuff for pro wrestling since I don't know how to say it, but it's a little bit of a story.
Well, you know what's
So-
funny? You know what's funny about that is
Uh-huh.
they told him if nobody gets hurt in the ring, somebody may have a heart attack in the audience. So they sell it to you.
Yeah.
It's like you got to have it or you can't do it.
Yeah, they have it at WWE events. I seen it
Yeah.
at Prudential Center. Somebody actually got taken out. One of the wrestlers, because a fan threw a water bottle or threw something, and the thing bounced up off the mat or something and hit one of them in the eye or
Yeah, and
whatever it was.
again, that's one of those reasons why I want to stay small, because you're going from being able something manageable to a monster that you can't control. You
Right.
can't control a crowd of 20,000 people.
And it's true because, like, in 15 years I did security
What about
work
his hair?
and all that stuff. And I
was
did
gonna say,
security
Chad.
work, and let me tell you, I worked at MetLife. I did the football games, the Super Bowl,
So did I.
and WrestleMania. It's hard to control 80,000 people and better.
So what he said was he is actually doing what you're doing. He's actually going to go local here to the schools, the high schools, and create something maybe for 1,000 people rather than for 30,000 people. So
Chad, I got a question.
you're 100% right.
You want to pet Taker's hair?
I was thinking about trying it on, but I don't want to do anything. No, please.
Would you please?
No, I was joking. Right here. Look at this. You would love it.
One of you should wear it.
Nope.
I have
As I
enough
smack
hair, I
my
don't
face
need
in the
any more hair.
microphone.
Oh shit.
So everybody's looking forward to this weekend. We have 10 minutes left, and we hope to see you all down there. I know I'll see you guys there, of course.
Yeah, so for anybody listening, anybody interested, tell your friends, family. If you have never been to a wrestling show before, this is definitely one to go to. If you have friends who haven't been, that you are a fan, buy them a ticket. Bring them out, let them see what pro wrestling is all about. Let's build this show up. Tickets are on sale till 9 o'clock tonight online. StandaloneWrestling.com. Saturday at the box office, starting at 6 a.m.
Chad is
And-
gonna bring me a chocolate lollipop.
What are the
Chocolate lollipop.
any set prices on anything?
Yeah, convention admission is $20, and then you pay for what you want inside. The live show, very good prices compared to any other show around in the area. Stage seating is left for $25. GA is $20. VIP booths for 5 people, which includes 5 drinks and 5 gift bags, $100 to $150.
What's in the gift bags?
Those lollipops.
Chocolate lollipops.
Lollipops. Yeah.
Swag bags.
Swag.
You
Swag
get
bags?
you get a standalone wrestling bag. You get autographs, maybe some action figures, maybe some chocolate if it's not hot out.
What kind of
things.
action figures?
It could be anything. It's just totally random stuff that I take out of my storage locker, and I'm like, okay.
Just for you,
Let's
it'd be
get rid of
Doink the Clown just for her.
Well,
All
damn.
Doink the Clown figures.
So, well, I'm not 5 people to have 5 bags.
What?
I want a gift bag.
So buy a booth for 5, and I'll give you 5.
I don't need 5. I'm not 5 people.
Okay. Then buy a booth for 5, and I'll give you 1.
I'll bring you when Chad gives me the bags, I'll give them to you.
I want a bag. What kind of action figures?
Close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing.
There you go. That's the action figure you get.
That's been an old joke for how long? When they used to tell us that one? I know she's looking at me.
He's lucky
What else we
we're,
got?
He's
We
lucky
have-
we're on camera.
Is there anything you like to say
Yeah, you talk a lot.
besides?
So, Mr. Mines, I still can't can't
How many
say
tattoos
that.
do you have?
I have 23.
Wow.
Wow.
How many do you have?
One.
Really? Let me see. What does it say? Carter James?
It's my boyfriend's name.
What?
Rob
my-
Fiori's
or my
going to be
sons.
really pissed off now.
Or my sons. Yeah, this one is going to say Logan Chase eventually. That's my other son. So both
Aww.
sons.
It's so cute. I want to
Yeah.
get another tattoo, actually.
Do ya?
I am going to get another one. I was actually debating about between on the back of both of my
Is
calves.
it going to say Taker 2 on your buttocks?
Oh, shit. Yo, that shit'll look nice, though. I should get a tattoo, a Taker 2 right on my left one.
Good idea.
Gene, I'm going to come over there and go to sleep with you.
Right? You know what I want to do, though? I want to get Batman on one calf and either Robin or Catwoman on the other calf.
That's cool.
But what I was thinking was having them, like, basically when you put my legs, when you put my legs together.
The show made it a complete 360 in the other direction.
So when I'm standing, because if I get Batman and Catwoman, it'll look like they're kissing when my legs are
God.
together.
Interesting.
All right.
It's creative.
Yeah.
Nice
What happens
tattoos.
when you fart?
Yeah,
They go apart.
I have,
I
two,
can't do
I
it
just
without
have
my
two
glasses on.
Two
tattoos.
tattoos.
Yeah, if I were to get another one, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
the Three Stooges, like
Ah,
right here. So
okay.
big
Oh,
ones there.
Tyrone, when's your next show?
Between the Ropes Radio returns next week. Haven't decided day yet because I've been busy with trying to get my show together. So I had to. Between the Ropes Radio has been on hiatus for this week, but it comes back next week. So
Cool. We'll be looking forward to that as well as Chad's big weekend.
How many tattoos do you have, our special guest?
hey, special guest over there. Psst. Hey.
Oh, hey. One.
What do you have?
I just a butterfly got it in Vegas. It was like random in Vegas.
Vegas.
You know, in
love
all
Vegas.
honesty, Gene, you're from around here. Where's there a tattoo shop around here?
One just burned down. I won't.
That's
be that
great.
one.
We can still go to that, right?
Actually, there's
Make them out of ashes.
there's one on 130 in Bordentown. I forget what it's called.
I really got an itch to
Just
get a tattoo
Google, just
now.
Google. No, you don't need it now.
I'm impulsive, Gene.
I have an itch from wearing that wig.
I'm impulsive. Now I want
My
another
hair,
tattoo.
Mr.
Thank
Carter.
you.
My hair.
You're welcome.
Now I got an itch for a tattoo, Gene.
I don't know.
Yeah, my son's got one too, thanks.
It's like my daughter. She got one. She said, "Dad, I only get one." Now she's about the 15th one. I got to get another one. Why?
Yeah, Gene, I have tattoos
Why don't you
everywhere.
just get what The Undertaker has? He tells his whole story about his life. His past is on his right arm, his future or whatever present is on his left, or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get to the point, Gene, and I can promise you this one. I'm gonna have a sleeve on my left hand. Give it time, and
Okay, you
I'm
want
gonna
a
start
sleeve?
from up here, come down.
I got a long sleeve shirt in the car.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
Well, he didn't do too good with the Sarah. Remember the Sarah?
Oh yeah.
On his
covered
neck,
up.
is that
That
Clive?
was really bad. it
Never get anybody's name.
Well, I mean,
happens. It happens.
You know what the thing is, though.
Now it's covered by a chain. I think his two
Right.
kids are on his
Right,
neck or
right,
something
right.
like that.
You
on
know what the
side.
thing is,
'Cause they couldn't
though.
cover it up.
If that's love, then why not? You,
You
get
don't
my
put
point.
somebody's name on your body.
It doesn't matter who the person is. If you actually love the person, why not do it?
I'm
I
gonna.
love my wife, and
I'm gonna
put
get
it on
one.
my body.
I'm gonna get one of Jericho's famous saying. I'm gonna put ass
No,
clown
but
on my
still,
arm.
like-
I don't believe in tattoos. That's,
He's gonna tattoo himself.
I'm gonna put ass clown on one side,
Himself.
and ass hat on the other.
But that's the thing, though. When you love somebody, you would do anything to profess it. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Exactly.
But I'm not. I'm in enough pain. I don't want more pain.
Yeah.
But
Thank
you know what the thing is, though?
That makes two.
Why is he still talking? When you love somebody, you would soak up. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Take a zero.
Like I was saying.
She's going to get her point across.
There you go. As I was saying, if you love the person, you would endure anything for them.
Yeah.
Not their name.
No matter what the thing is. No
Yeah,
matter if it's a
that's true.
But you don't
tattoo
put their name
or
on
anything,
your
it
body.
does not matter.
You're right.
I get it. Get somebody's name on you, and 2 days later you break up. Ah,
I've been
shit, what do
married
I do now?
27 years. That's enough I did for her.
Well, I mean, you know what the thing
kidding,
is,
you know.
though?
You're thinking what I'm thinking.
I'm one of those, like, when it comes to love, you gotta be old school.
Old school. Do you know what old school is?
You know?
In the
I'm
gotta-
old school,
in the old
right here
school-
from Brooklyn.
In the old school, there wasn't tattoos of women's names on your body.
Well, I wasn't
You'd
talking
be
about
getting
that,
beaten
but
what time is it?
I
It's
like-
almost
I-
6:15.
I like old school, like open the doors and be
you
romantic.
know what the thing is,
and-
though?
My
No.
grandfather would whistle. If you're not in the house, you ain't getting any meals.
I'm gonna prove a point now.
Go ahead.
Old
Uh-oh.
school does not have to be the man doing everything for the woman. Cause what is the thing why the woman can't do anything? Why does it have to be nowadays? Women find it necessary to have the men support them. I'm not getting supported by a man, and I don't plan on getting supported by a
You're
man.
self-independent. A lot of women aren't like. Well, some women are. Like
Okay,
that,
let's
so.
tombstone her and get the show over with.
You
Should
know,
we?
that's my point, though. Like, I understand, by all means, you know, you want to be a stay-at-home mom, but this is the thing. If, God forbid, your husband dies, what the hell are you going to do?
I know.
You're going to be lost. Like,
Hold on a minute.
I
Well-
And you know, if my wife dies, I won't be lost.
My
I'm
dad passed away
self-independent.
2 years ago. My mom is hopefully she retires soon. You know, they would have been married 54 years in a couple of days,
Oh, sad.
and I'll be 52 in January.
But
so yeah,
that's-
it's 54 years.
That's
yeah.
my thing, though. Like,
But thank God
I-
she's got my grandmother who's 98. Like knock on wood.
Yeah.
I may only be 23, but I have 2 cars now, everything on my own, nothing was handed to me. And that I'll be damned if something ever gets handed to me.
Nothing was handed to me.
That's how I figured out where it's like, why do men find it necessary where it's like, I'm going to do this for the girl, I'm going to take her, I'm going to take her, I'm going to take her. If the girl wants to be independent, leave her alone.
That's right.
That's the thing. But you know what the thing is? There's people in this world that always about the money. That's the thing. Because I could drop dead tomorrow and exactly what's in my bank account is going to stay there. I'm not taking it with me.
Get this under control.
Oh, where are you gonna take it?
That's the thing, though. Today, I was ready to drop $10,000 to get me a charger.
We got a minute to go. Hurry up.
Wow.
Yes, it's not about the
Hurry
money.
up.
Like, I'm sorry, it just pisses me off how women nowadays...
You know, I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Shush! Women nowadays want to take men for their money.
How did we get into this now?
This is the
We
thing.
went from boardwalk beatdown to
Women-
boardwalk beatdowning husbands, wives, girlfriends, tattoos on your ass, on your head, and my hour in a...
Women need to stand up and be independent for themselves.
No, you're right. 100%.
That's
I
it.
my daughter's the same way. But
I should
Chad,
bring Andrew Dice Clay up here one
Chad,
night.
you got to give us a rundown on the rest of this the weekend because
Yeah, Jennifer got out of control.
We got to go.
Awesome. Yeah, let's close it out with all events are on standalonewrestling.com. Friday night, 7 p.m., Steel Pier, Dinner with the Stars. Saturday,
And-
9 a.m., Boardwalk Beatdown Convention. Saturday night, 7 p.m., Breakout, our live show. All tickets available on standalonewrestling.com.
Is it true for an after party?
After party, Bungalow Beach Bar, 11 p.m.
And you'll see us all there.
Awesome.
So,
Take me home tonight.
again,
Baby.
we actually say, Dave, we're sorry for your loss. We all are. And we know it's a tough time. You know, you got the support, man. Second, Jerry, thank you for the sponsorship again. And I promise I won't hurt this man to my left when his camera goes off.
Is there anything else you want to say in a minute and a half?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You're positive?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Dinner with the Stars is a tribute to Dave's son, and money is going towards their costs as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great show. Great show. Thank
Thank
you all
you.
for coming.